Children, we start our discussion from page number 85 and the heading is groups in the modern periodic table. So as you all know that total number of groups in modern periodic table are 18 vertical columns in the periodic table are known as group. So group number signifies the number of valence electrons of an element. Okay students, so group number is depend upon the number of valence electrons of an element. So what is the meaning of valence electron? The electrons which are present in outermost shell, because outermost shell is also known as valence shell, and the electrons which are present here are known as valence electrons. So group 1 elements are having one valence electrons, means only one electron in outermost shell. For example, lithium is having one electron in outermost shell and sodium also is having one electron. Group 2 elements are having two valence electrons. For example, beryllium is having two electrons and magnesium is having two electrons. Okay, transition elements, these elements also have two valence electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, as for example, iron is having two electrons and zinc is also having two electrons in outermost shell. The next heading is the groups of the modern periodic table. So as I told you already that the vertical columns, 18 vertical columns are known as group. So group number 1 first, and the elements of group number 1 are collectively known as alkali metals. Okay students, alkali metals, and these elements are from lithium to francium. So first starting element of first group is lithium and the last element is francium. As you can see from here that this is the first group, this is the first group, and the first element is lithium and the last element is francium. Okay, the element hydrogen is also present in first group, but you all know that hydrogen is showing dual nature. It can be present here with the element of first group and also here with the elements of 17th group. Okay, so in the case of first group elements, we are considering from lithium to francium only. Okay, then second group elements collectively known as alkaline earth metals, and this group is from beryllium to radium. These are known as light metals. So first and second group elements are metals. This is second group from beryllium to radium. Okay students, then after this from 3 to 12, group number 3 to 12 elements are collectively known as transition elements from 3 to 12. Okay students, so group number 3 to 12, these all elements are collectively known as transition elements. Okay students, so examples are given here from scandium to zinc and from yttrium to cadmium. Okay students, now period 6 and 7, period number 6 and 7 of group 3. Period 6 is having, period 6 of group 3, period 6 of group 3 after lanthanum 14 elements are present here separately in the form of lanthanide series, 14 elements, and from group number 3 But period number 7, after actinium, 14 elements are present here below in the form of actinide series. Okay, students. So these 14 elements, the first 14 elements are known as elements of lanthanide series, and these are the elements after the lanthanum. After the lanthanum, 14 elements, and actinide series, 14 elements after the actinium. Okay, students. Then next group is 17th group, and the elements of this group is known as halogens, and the halogens started from fluorine, and the last element of this group is astatine. Fluorine is the first element. Hydrogen is also present, but we are not including hydrogen in halogen family. So this halogen family started from fluorine, and the last element of this family is astatine. Okay, students. So 17th group elements. Then last group is 18th group. The elements are known as noble gases or inert gases. This group is started with helium, and the last element of this group is radon. Okay, students. So helium is the first element of this group, you can see here, and the last element is radon. Okay, so this is the description of the group of the periodic table, long form of periodic table. The next heading is property trends of elements on moving down a subgroup. Okay, so which type of changes are taking place when we are moving from up to down in a group? Okay, so for example, this group is given here. This is the first group. Okay, and this place is vacant for hydrogen. Rest all elements are present here. So first group elements are lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. So you can see from their electronic configuration that these all elements are having same type of electronic configuration in their valence shell, same type of configuration, and also same number of valence electrons in outermost shell. Okay, students. Then property trends down a subgroup. First, similarity, valence electrons remain same. So all these elements are having one valence electron in their outermost shell. Chemical properties remain similar or vary gradually. Okay, students. Chemical properties are dependent on outer electronic configuration, and because these all elements, or you can say that of a particular group elements, all are having similar type of valence shell configuration, that is why they are having similar chemical properties. Then transition means changes. Number of electron shells increases by 1. So from up to down in a group, number of electronic shells increases by 1 with increase in period number. Okay, from up to down. So as you can see, lithium is having total 2 shells, and that is why it belongs to period number 2. But sodium is having 3 shells total, so it belongs to period 3. And this cesium is having total 6 shells, so it belongs to period 6. Okay, students. But all these belongs to a particular group, which is group 1. Okay, students. Now moving to next page. Main types of groups in the periodic table. The first is group 1. These elements are known as alkali metals. Elements example are of this group: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Valence electron 1. Outermost shell is having just 1 electron. Nature, all are light metals. Electropositive means they can donate electron. Highly reactive. Reactivity, reacts with water forming strong alkalis. Okay, strong alkalis. For example, with water, lithium is forming lithium hydroxide, sodium is forming sodium hydroxide, and so on. Then group 2, alkaline earth metals, and the elements of this group are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. Okay, students, properties similar to alkali metals. Okay, so these are strong metals and these are comparatively weak metal. Alkali metals are the strongest metal and alkaline earth metals are the metals but weaker than alkali metals. Okay, students. Then group 3 to 12, all are known as transition elements. They are all metals. They are metals. They lie at the center of the periodic table between metals, highly electropositive on the left hand side, and non-metals, highly electronegative on the right side. So transition metals or transition elements are present between the highly electropositive and highly electronegative elements. These are the transition elements. Okay, so towards the left hand side of the transition elements, highly electropositive elements are present, and towards the right hand side of the transition elements, highly electronegative elements are present. Okay, so these elements are showing a transition of property from highly electropositive to highly electronegative, and that is why these elements are known as transition elements. Okay, students. Then after this, inner transition elements, and these are present in the form of two series. First series is lanthanide series, also known as rare earths, and next series is actinide series. They lie at the bottom of the periodic table in two horizontal rows, 14 elements each. So these two are the series for lanthanide and actinide series, and each series is having total 14 elements. Okay, students, as you can see from here, each series with 14 elements. Then group 13 to 16, post transition elements. Okay, students, post transition elements means elements which are present after the transition elements. Elements from aluminium to thallium. So the symbol is incorrect here. It should be TL. So correctify the symbol, students. It is given TI. It should be TL. From aluminium to thallium, from germanium to lead, antimony, bismuth, and polonium. So these all are metals. These all are metals. They are weak metals and metallites. Okay, students. So 13 to 16, only these metals are, these elements are metals. As you can see from here, from group number 13 to 16, this 13 to 16. So aluminium to thallium, all are metals. Then Sn to lead, these two are metals. Then bismuth is metal. Okay, students, bismuth is metal, which is given here, bismuth, and at last polonium is there. Okay, weak metals and metallites. Then group 17 elements, these are known as halogens. 17 elements, all are halogens: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and the last is astatine, which is radioactive in nature. Okay, radioactive in nature. Then valence electrons, total number of valence electrons in halogens are 7 valence electron. Valence electron means number of electrons present in outermost shell. So total number of valence electrons are 7, but valency is 1. Univalent elements are halogens. Okay, The nature highly reactive but electronegative elements, and they can take electron easily. That is why good oxidizing agents. Conduction, non-conductors of electricity. Then elements of group 18 known as noble gases or zero group elements. These elements are from helium to radon. Reactivity, stable electronic configuration, that is why unreactive or inert. Okay. Higher members form compounds under specific conditions. Okay, higher members, especially xenon. Xenon is forming number of compounds with fluorine and oxygen. Okay, students, number of compounds with fluorine and oxygen. For example, xenon difluoride, xenon tetrafluoride, xenon trioxide, etc. Then normal elements, group elements from 1 to 2, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. These all group elements are collectively known as normal elements. Okay, and these elements in which atoms have all shells complete except outermost shell, which is incomplete. They consist of metals, metalloids and non-metals. The number of electrons in their outermost shell signifies the group to which they belong. So these are the properties of normal elements. Then last heading, bridge elements. So elements of third period and second period are known as bridge elements. Elements of the second period show resemblance in properties with elements of the third period of the next group, leading to a diagonal relationship. Okay, so second group elements like lithium, beryllium are showing resemblance in properties with the elements of period 3 present diagonally. So this resemblance in properties is known as diagonal relationship. So lithium is showing resemblance with magnesium, beryllium is showing with aluminium, and boron is showing with silicon. Okay, students, so this type of relationship is known as diagonal relationship. Such elements are called bridge elements. Okay, so the elements which are showing diagonal relationship are known as bridge elements. For example, lithium and magnesium, beryllium and aluminium, boron and silicon. So these elements are known as bridge elements. Thank you.